Hi there, this is Yasko. I'm a horary astrologer, and the focus of my readings are always on tangible matters. Horary astrologers answer specific questions completely. Yes, no, why, what led up to the query, and how the matter will end. I read any chart in a similar manner. So, let's start. This video is going to be about progressed USA. It's a progress chart. I'm reading the progress chart of USA. Where are we now? Where are we going in any future? If you're confused, I will show you where we are now and how we will turn the corner into our new era. It is just around the corner, next year to be more specific. So are you ready for the change that you can see, touch, or smell? Astrologers use progress chart to see now how far we've come and how far we have to go to reach our goal. Where is America now, and when do we turn the corner to the future, the next evolutionary cycle? What I will show you, you might not believe. Progress chart of America shows Pisces New Moon ushering in the new era. We go from dream to reality. Artificial intelligence, large language models, digital values, and robot transports are just a few ready to take a big leap into the new era. New values emerge, ending the past and starting the new era. In Pisces, we summarize and get ready for the new launch. Why? Because Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac, and we start new with Aries. That's the beginning. So Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces until 2025. That's just around the corner. This new moon is the most important stage if you are planning on launching something. Saturn is ending the past. So wrap up whatever you're launching when Saturn enters Aries. Aries is the beginning of a new cycle. Let me say this. Saturn is going to be in its fall in Aries. You're starting from the bottom. And that's what you usually do when you're starting something new. Saturn rules reality and discipline. Neptune is in the sign that it rules. It rules dreams, so there are no boundaries. You can dream up any wild thing, but will be put to test when both planets enter Aries in 2025. I think all of you can already see the new reality. AI is still in its nascent state. Pisces is what you don't see, smell, or touch, but you sense through intuition. And you will see when it conjuncts Saturn. That's dream come true. So be alert is my message. Do any of you have big dreams? Do you believe that your wild dreams could be real? Listen on. If you have been struggling for the past 10, 5, or even 1 year to get traction, but keep slipping, listen on. You're at a turning point. We're at a turning point. USA will experience the wildest phenomena. Hang in there. In 2025, Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces will get out of Pisces to go into Aries. What is Aries about? Something new? Is this a coincidence? Could be. What is Saturn? Saturn is reality, as I keep talking about it. What is Neptune? It's about dream. What does that mean? It means that out of this world dreams can even be realized when Saturn and Neptune come together. Saturn enters Aries on May 24, 2025, then retrogrades into Pisces on September 13. Neptune will enter Aries in March 2025, and both will conjunct in Pisces in May of 2025. However, the most significant one that is amazing takes place on February 20th, 2026. What's so unique about that conjunction? It is partile, which means exact in degrees. It's going to be 0 degrees, 45 minutes. Strange phenomena? Maybe, maybe not. However, you'll see a series of events. What is the most interesting is the progress chart of the US. What a timing. Not only that, America will also enjoy a Jupiter return. That means Jupiter comes back to where it was when America was born on July 4th, 1776. How cool is that? What is another compelling event, or let's say series of events for America closing the past era and starting a new one? As I always say, you need confirmation that something will happen. What I am about to show you is a series of events, namely the lunar eclipses that will be happening next year when the North Node, that's North Node is fate or fated events, shifts into Pisces. The North Node enters Pisces on January 12, 2025. We start the series of lunar eclipses this year on September 17, 2024. It's going to be in 25 Pisces, but no North Node in Pisces. And next year, March 14, 2025, there's going to be a lunar eclipse in 23 degrees Virgo, and another lunar eclipse on September 7th in 2025 in 15 degrees Pisces. Now, 25-degree Virgo is important because it's the opposite sign of Pisces. So don't forget, lunar eclipses are oppositions of the sun and the moon. These lunar eclipses are leading to something or some major event in the future. If I may add, lunar eclipses are parting events or matters coming to light or to realization. One door closes and another one opens. Also, on March 29, 2025, there's going to be a partial solar eclipse in 8 degrees Aries 53. No North Node. We did have one this year, but there's no North Node. September 21, 2025, a partial solar eclipse in, again, 28-degree Virgo. And the South Node is going to be in Virgo. Here's the progress chart of the USA. What do you see? Stands out like a sore thumb. There's a new moon in Pisces forming in the progress chart of the US. This is closing the door, the chapter, the entire cycle from past Aries to Pisces. Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. The progress moon is waning. It will make a trine to exalted Jupiter, a co-ruler of Pisces. We're going out with a bang. If you are Pisces who does not live in the US, if you have big dreams, then you should relocate to the US to make sure your dreams happen. First, you should get a relocation chart analyzed to see how you fit it into America. For those of you who are new to astrology, the new moon in Pisces pertains to the United States, not to Pisces individuals. Although if you are a Pisces individual and live in the US, you will be touched by it. I am reading the chart of the United States right now. What does Pisces rule? Dreams. And I keep saying this over and over. It's about the dreams, so focus on what your dreams are. Dreams are ideas. Some people's dreams are now being manifested. The sun is already in the 3rd house, and the moon will first apply to trine the exalted Jupiter, a co-ruler of Pisces, and become one with the progressed sun of the USA to start the new era in America. The dreamy Piscean thoughts are becoming real. Wake up. Opportunity never knocks twice. You do know that Pisces and the other ruler Neptune rules sleep. What planet rules opportunities? The greater benefic, Jupiter. Those of you dreamers who are endowed with planets in signs from Capricorn to Cancer or Scorpio, make sure you mark your place in the world. Look at your chart closely for those opportunities. So let's read the progress chart. Ascendant in 0 degrees Capricorn. It's a critical degree, and it usually is when we are entering the new chapter in history. Saturn is retrograde in an early degree of Scorpio in the progress 10th. Saturn opposing Venus in Taurus in the 4th. Venus rules the midheaven. Americans want to run their government and manage its debt. That's what that Saturn in Scorpio is in the 10th house. That's what I'm reading. America's debt rating is good because Venus is in dignity and angularly blessed by being in the 4th house. It's land and it's real estate. The massive land that America is blessed with. However, it has had its problems with Moody's ratings of our debt in the past. Saturn in early Scorpio is via compass. Via compass refers to the burning way. Yep, we gotta burn those obligations away. And we keep piling on debt, well, up until now, and we're trying to manage that. The South Node is in the 1st house, with Pluto in 29 degrees Capricorn, the highest government debt, and desperately wants to change its route. What's good about Pluto in a degree of desperation? It's the desperation that is making us change our ways. However, Pluto does complicate matters because multiple groups are involved. Now, look back to January 6, 2020. Did some people try to take over the government? That is what I see with Saturn, the ruler of the ascendant in the 10th house. Now, look at the Capricorn rising. The ruler is going to be Saturn, so that's the people in the government. Saturn is in an early degree of Scorpio and in the dark side of the 10th. The Americans who want to take over the government are in the dark. They can't see. That's because they are in the dark about their future. See, you're going in the territory, uncharted territory. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong or anything like that. I'm just reading. This is astrology, so I'm just reading the chart. Changes happen one at a time. Since we're on the topic of debt and credit ratings, will private equity manage the nation's debt? Will they become the custodians? Notice that the most elevated planet is Neptune and it trines Pluto. So, who can run the country? The people in uniform. That's possible. Yeah. Nobody would have thought January 6, 2020 would have been possible. Not in America, but it happened. Remember, this country was born out of a revolution, so it's again possible. What planet in this chart rules the 4th house where Venus sits? Let's not forget that the 4th house is our homeland. Mars rules the 4th house